Smash cut to the year 7974. Earth has been ravaged by biological warfare. Humans have been forced to adapt, physically and mentally, to this new environment, giving them the reputation of savages, and thus leaving them second-class citizens in the grand halls of the mighty mutant fleets which circle the system. 12 fleets, piloted by their own race of mutants, human heritage barely recognizable, are brought together through an interconnected web of intrigue. Among the fleets, no name more readily strikes fear than that of the Blue Iron Legion, the most prestigious band of hired guns known to extend humanity. At least, that's the way it used to be. After a string of defeats in their conflict with the White Lion Syndicate, the Blue Irons are desperately in need of a victory to restore their reputation. For you see, image is reality in the upper echelons of fleet society.
4 Blue Irons injured, another dead, and your captive shot in a firefight. We wanted him alive, Starlight. Blue Irons follow their group leaders, and if their group leader values blood over their mission objective, they will do the same.
Chief, Rock failed to perform the Voltar maneuver properly. If he had not failed in the mission, would have succeeded as planned. The dishonor is his. This is exactly why I've asked repeatedly that we increase training drills for our stealth corps.
That is irrelevant, Starlight. Gorley, Zardon, or Carmichael would have secured the situation after the guard was eliminated. You chose to bask in your glorious victory. You're a loose cannon, Brick, but you normally get results. Your warrior's heart is an inspiration to the Blue Irons, but it is also a liability. This is your first strike, Brick. Take care that it is your last, because if things continue this way, 3 strikes from the Blue Irons will be a death sentence for your career as a hired gun. Do you understand, Brick?
Chief, understand that...
There will be no more discussion, Brick. Your passion is not in question. Your loyalty is not in question. Your self-control is. I don't want to see you again until you have learned that.
Thank you for your mercy, Chief. I will return to my quarters to reflect on my failure.
What kind of Fleet 6 phantasm dares to appear before the might of a Blue Iron Legion warrior? I would think a holographic decoy first. It seems that the enemies of the Blue Iron Legion need to do their research. What do you call yourself, then? Infiltrator? A loyal warrior of the Blue Iron Legion. Person of honor! Very convincing. They have captured my stubbornness well, if you're an electric ant. So, do you come here to kill me, knave? If the chief had ordered me so, or if you had offended my honor. However, neither of those things have yet occurred, and as such, I see no reason to do anything other than to study you, knave. Study is the work of scholars, a leisure activity at best. A warrior will probe a subject with all of their being. Well then, in that case I will probe. You have matter. I believe I know what you are. Aye. What lies will you cajole me with next, knave? You are a transporter duplicate. Put down your guard. There's only one here. It fits all information available. How should a warrior proceed then? Let this be considered a test of your theory. I shall restore our unity, blood brother. It should be fairly easy to modify our transporters so they will destabilize our gamma wave patterns. That way, they shall reintegrate, and we shall form back into one glorious warrior. A worthy scheme. I believe I shall join you in this endeavor. I It shall not reverse our dishonor, however. We must find a way to position ourselves, to find glory in battle. Such a thing as justice mission shall not happen again. I keep control of the situation. Each warrior's actions reflect on the honor of their group leader, and theirs on the honor of their chief. That must be considered. Unity is what is needed. More than unity, control. A mob of one mind is still a mob. When it is unified on its objectives, then it becomes a warband. If the objective is to capture Senator Rourke alive, then the warband should unify itself behind that objective. First and foremost. But enough talk. The transfiguration of the gamma wave capacitor is complete. Enable your transporter at wavelength KD Alpha, and we shall be done with this whole sorry episode. My understanding of elementary transphasic quantum physics is the same as your own. Here, let us be done with this.
I believe I've begun penetrating the psyche.
It's clear from your report that you have made great strides. What are your plans? Rick is a savage, not an imbecile. He will see through your transporter trouble to the light.
He's already begun to suspect and figure out who to duplicate next. Who would best bring down his vast and admittedly impressive mental walls? Next, I think an insider, a newcomer who shares his worldview. Someone like that, who would then come to renounce it, would help Brick renounce his own lord. Chief, you do not think your treachery would go unnoticed!
Oh, dear Brick.
Brick, this is for your own good. You will never succeed in this company if you continue to put glory above the mission.
I have given my oath of undying loyalty to you, Chief. I would dishonor myself if I were to continue to act as I did yesterday in the face of your direct command. This charade is unnecessary as well as dishonorable.
You would choose to act in the same way for me, Brick, but you would never change your warrior's heart, your lust for glory. Do you understand, Brick? Our employer wanted you stripped of command. This is me risking everything to give you a second chance.
I'm afraid, Chief, that this falls under the right of Chortakon. I gave my oath of a blood child, and yours of a blood father. This bond is sacred. All of a warrior's life, all of their honor, is bound up in it, and you have betrayed it. You dishonor me and our friendship by betraying it. And dishonor requires blood, Chief. Exactly, knave. And it is satisfied. Now, time to deal with you, chameleon.
Egots! He shot the chief!
Carmichael, you don't understand. The chief has betrayed us all. He's using perverted chameleons to control our minds. I had to kill him. See, there's one here.
Brick, does your madness know no bounds? God, seize him!
You have done me no dishonor, nor have the Blue Irons. My oath to this organization still stands, and with the chief's death, you are its leader. As such, I will submit to you. Whose mind's a disease? Mine, or those around me? If the chief did not, in fact, commit treachery and hire the perverted chameleon, then I would have to commit the rite of Clacta del Prox, killing myself to save my honor. No, it must be the chief. He must have betrayed me. What I saw was real. Even if Carmichael does not see it. It was real. I'm sure of it. Your mind is not diseased, Brick. This was all according to plan.
What do you want with me, Scion?
I'm no Scion, Brick. I'm a Protean. And so are you. What new brand of mutant is that? I am from Earth, and not learned in such things, therapist. It's no type of mutant, Brick. In fact, I'm not even made of matter. I've been sent here in order to dissolve the false reality you surround yourself with, Brick. The concrete reality you think you know. What do you mean?
What was that? What did you do to me?
That's the world of energy, Brick. That's the world I come from. That's the world you come from. It's the world we come from, Brick. This one was constructed to keep you imprisoned. And now it's falling apart. No. No! This is my psychotic episode. I have been shattered. And I've created this strange dream realm. This strange reality where my honor may go unsullied, so that I may escape the consequences of my actions. But there is no future here. I must step out and face the truth. Phantasm. You're in grave danger, Brick. Each moment here makes it all the more difficult to return. I must save you. I must escape from this, else I'll be forever adrift in my own madness, in my own dreams. Yes, you must escape from this world. Once you leave, it will collapse voluntarily. That will be fine. You're straining the resources here, Brick. The longer you stay in here, the more destructive it will be when it eventually blows apart. No! I must escape from this. I must be done with this madness. As I suspected, in my mind's eye, there's no problem that cannot be solved with violence. However, that did not work for the chief. I must reflect on this. Brick got off light for the murder of the chief. Only 20% of his salary for 5 quintucycles. Really a slap on the wrist. Most people would have gotten the death penalty for something like that. Maybe he got such a light penalty because death is what he wanted. He offered himself up 7 times for ritual suicide, but each time he was denied. Eventually, he realized that he was more useful to Blue Irons alive than dead, and he served faithfully as Chief Carmichael's lieutenant for 20 years, leading the Blue Irons through tough times back to their former glory. Brick never liked to talk about the time he murdered the chief. In fact, he never even thought about it very often. He always tried to change the subject whenever someone brought up his past. Transporter trouble.
So, do you think Brick bought it?
I'd say so.